Alright, testing. Okay, cool. Alright, you should be able to hear me now. Okay. Let's double check the streams look good. Yeah, alright. Stop worrying about that. What's up, everybody? VOD viewers. It's actually a surprisingly high amount of people who watch these streams recorded. So what's up? What's up to you peeps? Appreciate you. Oh, you can hear me? Thank you, that one guy. I appreciate it. I had to change some settings on my microphone there. Oh, alright. Another night of swatting flies. Just sit in my Zerg build though. Still want to test the spear combos. Oh. Let me know if the music is too loud or anything. I had to update some graphics drivers, so I had to stop using NVIDIA Broadcast for my microphone. So, just hoping it doesn't sound bad. Let's sit in dwarf stance. Is there a Zerg we're fighting, or is it just gonna be flies again? Okay. So looks like somebody in my group is saying that there is a red tag somewhere. So hopefully we actually get to fight a group, not just the roamers that fly around us. Should probably be helping kill us. Oops. You can hear the people in the background. Oh, really? Let me see if I can fix that actually. Yeah, I have some guests over. Alright, I updated my microphone settings a bit. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, I can see my microphone is picking all that up. Let me update my noise gate until it stops going. Okay. Doing this up. There. Think that just should have done it. Alright, let's pay attention now. Let's lock in. Switch actually to Vindi stance. I don't need to really I'm like so out of sync here. What's going on here? Okay. Alright. Let the fly swatting begin. Oh my gosh. I don't think we have any healers with us, so I don't know if we're gonna get out. Maybe we will. Impressive. No. I'm definitely gonna go down here. Stream is lagging. Let me see if I'm dropping any frames. Let's lower this attack down to 20. Okay. So that should fix the microphone, hopefully. Stream lag, let me check live. Let me look at that combat. Looks like the playback is fine, so maybe it's just on your end. YouTube was being a little weird at the start of the stream, so I'm wondering if the servers are getting hit. Alright, do we even have any healers? Yeah, we have 3. Damn, we kinda need a druid. We kinda need a druid. Hi Anna, hi Kylo. Welcome to the stream, party people. Kind of a chill night, I'm kind of tired. I've been battling the shoulder injury for like 3 days now. Try refreshing the stream, by the way, that one guy. Every few minutes, maybe it'll get better for you. Because the playback on mine looks okay. I'm hoping maybe it's just because it's too high quality right now and it's not able to process it lower for you or something. I don't know. Hi Amalia. I wonder if that Kylo Wilo is a Kylo Ren reference. Siege vehicles are down. Let's throw down some roads for them. Anything not being used? Nope. I just realized I'm not in Discord with my group. Too much tech support. There we go. You checked out the game? Ooh. Glad to hear you're having fun with it. There's an expansion coming soon, so it's a great time to be joining. And this is the right place to join if you like this kind of PvP stuff. I stream specifically to help people get into the game. Feel free to ask questions. I mostly play offensive stuff, but I know a good bit about a lot of the game. When I say offense, I mean like DPS or strips, those kind of roles. I do know how to play heal druid though. I'd say I'm pretty good at it. I'd be so bold to say. A lot of range. Oh, I definitely did not mean to hit that stun break there. Well, since I'm in blue stance, I might as well kind of cleanse a bit. Alright. I'm trying to work on some combos, but I can't really work on combos versus this kind of stuff. If I really was tryharding, I would go hammer. Well, actually, not necessarily have to go hammer, but... I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's some fake tags of my guild running around on the other team. Doesn't get old, man. Boom. Bomba. Did I do that? The poor guy is so mad at us. He really hates us. What could possess you to be so angry to make a guild? Just to communicate to the other team that you're so mad. Like, what's the point of that? Doesn't that just make you look dumb? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. Sorry if I'm not able to keep up with chat here. We're mid-battle. You're gonna be gone for 2 to 3 weeks? Oh man, that stinks, dude. It's a long time. 2 to 3 weeks is a long time. But are you going camping? I mean, that's kind of cool. Or are you going like to summer camp kind of deal? I mean, summer camp is cool too. I used to go to summer camp long time ago, man. In my youth. Oh, cool. We're good. I'm all caught up. Alright. I'm using my full damage build, aren't I? Yeah. I'm full kapow right now. No holds bar. Is that the no holds bar? I'm gonna use that first. Heard it though. This guy is actually okay. I dodged it for 4K. That's a big number. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty. I don't know where they suddenly all went. Boom, boom. Appreciate the likes on the stream, guys. I haven't even brought it up. You guys are the real ones. You guys are the real ones. Okay, this song is going on a bit long. Apparently that's from Final Fantasy. Don't know it. Appreciate it though. I didn't really play a lot of Final Fantasy in my youth, to be honest. Don't know why that series never jumped out at me. Got some respect on it, man. They went all the way to 14 or something more like that, and they have like 20 games or more in the series. That's insane. Anybody who's played every single one of those games is an absolute animal. You have to have grown up with them, I think. Unless you really just became... I mean, I can't imagine being so passionate about the Final Fantasy franchise you played all the games back from the beginning. I don't know. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Berries or... Useless. I don't want any of those. I only care about leather and lumber. Siege golem, what? They're trying to dump... They're trying to dump supply, man. How sweaty are they? Goodness, man. These are the kind of strategies that like you come up in the middle of the night, thinking all that. Alright, looks all clear. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Sorry, answering your Discord. I always forget. You guys don't hear that. Orange juice swords. They're discussing why we call them OJs when there's like these big orange swords on the mini-map that appear when more than 25 players are in combat. I don't really know why it's called OJs, really. I just always call it orange juice for some reason. Just how it reads in my mind. I think my microphone is peaking a bit here. Let me lower that a touch. There we go. Hopefully that sounds a little better. Okay. Where the heck is everyone? Oh, also I need to turn on my this thing that helps do my FPS, since my FPS is kind of poopy. Oh, let me get some rid of all these names too. All right. It's got like smooth jazz vibes for some reason out of nowhere. Tiffany's on the hunt. Let him cook. Let him cook. Where did they go? What's going on here? Is it because green's on their home bale or something, or what's going on? Expected to actually fight. Ah, here we go. Alright. Guy died to fall damage. Tonight we dine in hell, gentlemen. Are they coming? Oh, I'm dead. Can't believe I lived. Honestly, probably shouldn't have. Just opening the door. This guy got hit by a 7k great sword too. All right. That's close. How am I still alive? I don't know. Honestly, I can't believe I live there. Hello, Frosty. The evade frame from the Blue Stance Battle Dance was the only thing that saved me there. Somebody healed me like instantly as soon as I got close. So I'm kind of grateful for that. I honestly didn't deserve to live there. I was trolling. I was trolling and I was actually very slow. Didn't actually have my like evade rotation like kind of ready in my mind. I was just kind of messing around. Imagine beating these guys and trying so hard, man. Just absolutely trying with everything they got. Every fiber of their being is just sweating. They almost got me. Wrecked. Ooh, 7k hit on that guy. I'm gonna stay a little bit harder in a harder place to pull. I don't want to get pulled again. As fun as that is. What is the name of Penguin? It's a cartoon. It's Pingu. Pingu is what you're asking. That's where it's from. And yes, it is from a cartoon. My boy Pingu. He's cartoon. I type like that too, but I don't read it out loud in my mind like that. That's probably what I sound like when I type. Man, these guys are stinky at this game. Just playing. Man. Gotta meme on Meg. You just gotta. Alright. Those guys got destroyed. 10 down, 7 kills. I wasn't even really trying that hard. Really. It's really only worth trying to go for kills when you have your CC, really. Yo, what's up, Spike Daddy? Good to see you, brother. The tag's moving. Let's stick with the fam. Ooh, did I get him? What are the odds? Nah, I didn't get him. He's over there. They got him. That's funny. I'm getting so much endurance back. Why? I thought for a second I had a stamina sigil on. Had some fun tonight. Spellbreaker, tons of strips and CC. Yep. Hammer Spellbreaker, I presume. That's a fun one. That's actually what I started playing on, Hammer Spellbreaker. But I went damage, I went damage and I learned how bad it was, so. Then I learned that it was like, the build was supposed to be like longbow, greatsword. Or not longbow, this is Berserker. What was the old Spellbreaker build? Was it Hammer? No, it was Hammer, before they introduced Spear, right? I think I'm tripping. I switched to Berserker, I guess. Man, my memory's failing me big time. Let's put a Spear of Archimorus on that guy. Whoa! Oh, there you get to him. Spear, yeah. Spear's so fun. I love Spear. One of my favorite Spear weapons, I think, that came out. That was a good little series of kills. Oop, my mouse is going everywhere. Alright, let's pay attention. It's Mag. You guys are annoying as hell. Yeah, the goal is always to spike. Pretty much always. Sustain damage is like good, only on the downs. Spike damage is really what matters. Ooh, almost forgot I had Blue Alliance stamps loaded up there. I almost did it again. The mistake I always make. Swap back in and try to instantly, like, leap. But I don't have that, like... I'm not an orange yet. Or yet red. Alright, we gotta run. Bow, 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 bow. I'll keep an eye on my stab against these guys. They definitely got some shooters looking for me. Alright. Already here. All right. I definitely cooked my energy there because I wanted to put down roads, but all right. Banana, banana. A little tricky, a little dicey. I shouldn't have put roads down, by the way. That was a mistake. Hot. Like that. Lord Frosty. Man, you left me some messages here. Let's see. Let's catch up. If the Guardian Spear wasn't such a high cooldown, yeah. It's good spike. Its auto tech sustain is like okay, it's pretty good. I don't know what I mean, but it's boring. I'd rather have be a bit more active. Like DH is really good at like really high spike damage, and then also providing a bit of like defensive utility to the party. And traps is a very unique thing. Some commanders really like using traps as like a tool, some don't really. But traps are very good for punishing the enemy for trying to stand on top of you, basically. That's how I look at traps. That's a very good thing for DH. It's like a unique thing. It's one of the few DPSs that make it really punishing. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's get back to the gang. What's up, guys? If you guys are having fun, please consider liking and subscribing to the stream, to the channel. I do this 2 times a week at least, sometimes more, depending if the content is fun and if I'm around. I have so many different guilds on the red team. Got a follow tag. Appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate it. No, we got one of our fellas. Oh. Ba-da-da-da. All right. May the bags be with us. Don't feed the enemy. Yeah, okay. It's not League of Legends now, we're not feeding them. They'll get more powerful. I guess they kind of do because of the sigils, in a way. But not really. It's not like buying out of League of Legends. Wow, that I only got one shot by that guy. What the fuck? Got one banged. Better matchup tonight? No, the matchup changes every Friday. So right now it's gonna be the same as Monday. So until Friday, it'll be the same type of stuff. Cloudy shenanigans. Make some damage there. Ooh. I think they do have one tag, but they only have 15 people, so I don't think that they're really gonna fight us. I think so far it looks like it's gonna be the same as Monday. Sadly, that's fine. I expected this. That's why I was just kind of chilling. I'm not really caring too much about trying to assassinate people or anything. I'm just having fun. Gotta wait until Friday to hopefully run into a guild to fight, to test the builds. I could go, I mean, if I really wanted to, I would go my assassin build, short bow, short bow, assassin stance, but I would be like running away from the tag all the time, I'm not really feeling like doing all that right now. A 6k dodge, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know if that's really crazy, but that seems high. 6k. I'll never get sick of Castlevania music. I'll put a spear on that guy, but he's gonna run. Okay. I think I got one banged. You took a 40. Oh, were you outnumbered, I assume? Wow, somebody in my group just got roasted. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having fun, hanging out, chilling, having a lovely Wednesday. If you guys are having fun, please consider liking the stream, subscribing. I do this 2 times a week. Nice, you were a 30 man and you that's pretty good. It always feels good when you can take on outnumbered. That's when the healers are on point. Healers and the stab. Let the DPS do their yab. Do their yab. That's good. It means your healers are on point. That's the foundation of the group, to be honest. Your stabbers and your healers like Tempest, Druid, and Scrapper. If you got those guys like kind of locked down, they're doing well. It really elevates everything else. Because all the offensive stuff is honestly not that hard. Like being like well bombing as a Scourge or a Reaper or being a DPS and bombing, I guess that's not really that hard. What's hard is playing like an ass like I do and jumping all over the place and getting back to tag and that kind of thing. That can be hard. That's a lot of combat awareness. Sometimes you can end up running into another group, you know, or getting too far from your own tag. But to be honest, you shouldn't really be doing that. I'm kind of a bad example of a DPS. I don't recommend doing that. I only recommend doing that if you have a really high mobility build, but most DPS classes don't. You know, you have like one leap. You have like one leap, like one stun break, and then the rest is all crank, you know. Except Vindi, you know. That's the thing with Vindi is that the legends give you the it gives you the tools to jump around, and not that it really should. All right. Spellbreaker strips is really good. To be honest, if I was to try and put together like a guild, not a guild, like a group, like a 20-man group or something, and just try to get as good as possible in like 2 days, I would probably put all the DPS on the DPS Spellbreaker, and then stab Chrono, burn Firebrand, and then 2 Scrapper, 2 Druid. And then then the last slot I guess could be Necros. It could be, if they want to do double DPS, it could be Reaper, and if they want to do 4 support 1 DPS, they could do Scourge, Barrier Scourge. That's probably what I would do. Honestly, I think the strips on that comp is crazy high. The damage spike is pretty easy to coordinate. You have Well Bomb, you have Chrono Well Bomb. You have everything you need in that comp, in my opinion. It's kind of an insane comp. And it's like so easy to play. Like Spellbreaker DPS is really quite easy. It's like it has its its tricks and all the things you can master about it, but but fundamentally to get like 90 or 80% of the way there to be very good, it's not that hard. It's just pressing your buttons as they come up, you know. Just making sure you don't die. But as a Spellbreaker, you're so tanky, it's like that's why I love that build. It's so good. It's so chill. I don't really feel like trying that hard. That's a build to play. But when I play it, I don't go hammer though. I go Spellbreaker, Greatsword, Spear Greatsword. Let's go full damage basically. Just damage and strips. And then you put nullification sigils on the both weapons so that you're constantly stripping. Alright. Let's see. Your muster group is Hammer, Spellbreakers, Firebrands, Druid, Tempest, yeah, Druid, Chrono, and then Field DPS, yeah. Yeah, that's a solid core, really. That's I think that's really what most people play. Where is everyone, man? Like, actual. You know, normally I'm complaining because there's too many enemies to be hitting all the time, but they're kind of like not here. Wondering what's going on here. Getting poked. Did they ever get tired of giving us bags? Maybe they did. Maybe that's what happened. I don't think so though. Mag is like insatiable. They have like insatiable bloodlust. They're on at all times of the day. Bow, 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 bow. I'm trying to get somebody out. He went down. So many people. It's Connie cleansing for them back there. Dun, 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 dun. Spooky. They got mowed. Imagine mowing me. Got their Spectre down. Bow. 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 Nice. Alright, let me read up on chat. Catch up with you guys. Like reporting? EWP. Definitely excited for the new video when you drop it. Not sure I can talk to Joylene to let me run it since oh well. You're talking about for Renegade, you mean? I will emphasize the utility of the strips plus spear combo. I do think it has a place in the meta. I guess, and I'll also try to show off how much damage you can do in it, I guess, in the video. So maybe that'll help convince leaders to let people play it. Because, you know, I crank. I'm like highest damage usually when I play it. Or at least close. Alright. Let's get locked in here. Hey, what's up, Rec Shop? Lavi. Good to see you, my brother. Oh. Another day, another mag. Alright, I got supply. Alright, we're gonna go poke green. Poke the beast. Sure. I know I got a lot of people to convince their leader to play Untamed with my build guide on that. Including my own guild leader, you know. I'm not gonna lie, when I when the video that inspired me to try Untamed came out and I played it on one of our serious days, like Monday, Wednesday. My guild leader was very suspicious. He really was like, I don't really want you to play a ranger build for DPS. But you know, I said, let me cook, brother. It looks good. Other people are cooking well on it with EU. So anyway, they trusted me, and then you know, it is what it is. Made the video. Helped a lot more people get into it. It's more common now. Pretty happy with that one. Hope to do the same with Renegade. That's kind of the idea. Any really good, like under the radar meta builds, I will probably give it a try. If not, I'll just be playing my usual builds like Renegade, Power Vindi, Heal Vindi, Heal Druid, Untamed, DPS, DH, DPS, DH, Berserker. Those are pretty much all the builds I play. Spellbreaker DPS too. I'll probably just be bouncing around all those, whichever one seems fun, really. And then whatever seems cool. Yeah? Nice. Untamed is super fun. It's my favorite rotation in Zerg. It actually has a very good weapon rotation between both weapons. If you're in a GVG scenario where it's like melee heavy, the hammer mace rotation is like really fun. It's quite smooth. All you have to do is remember to stay in hammer for like an extra 2 or 3 seconds, and you rotate between both mace, and hammer, and the spikes feel pretty frequent and impactful. And you provide your own boons if you play well. You provide your own resistance and stab through your elite. Very fun build. Honestly, S+, whoever designed that rotation, for Mace Hammer, they knew what you were cooking. Alright. Now we're talking. Maybe I play this Ranger. Well, you know, honestly, you can get away with only playing Ranger. Druid is top tier healer. Untamed is like top tier DPS and provides strips. And if for whatever reason there's a time at which Untamed is like not favorable to play, Soul Beast DPS is actually pretty good. It just doesn't have any ranged damage at all. That is very good. That's why Untamed is good, because the Untamed Spear provides you a bit of that mid-range pressure, which is really common right now in the meta. People really like playing like they don't really commit like heavy melee like they used to. They used to like portal and get into melee. But these days they do a lot more of that like kind of stationary pirate ship, poke at each other and then engage. So you can get away with just being a druid or a ranger main, because druid is so good, Untamed is so good, and then Soul Beast is good. It's so fun. Honestly, I really enjoy playing support druid. Very fun build. I didn't think I'd like it because I wasn't really I'll be honest, I wasn't like a big fan of Heal Vindi. I felt like the playstyle was a little bit spammy for my taste, but got a couple then. Oh man. Sorry, herding sheep, man. I said herding, I meant herding. This music feels oddly appropriate. I saw that, little engineer. I saw that. That guy tried to magnet pull me. See if I can get an assassination on the guy who's trying to get me. That engineer part of this little WvW group. Kapow! Thanks for the likes on the stream, guys. We really appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Hope you guys are having fun. These red guys are a little boring, I'll be honest. It's a lot of like high mobility ranger builds or whatever. Roamer builds, not ranger. Keep saying that. Honestly, splitting the squad is probably what we're supposed to do if we really cared that much, you know? But we don't care that much, man. We just want to run around and fight people. Of equal numbers, really. You know, this is not that fun to us. You do Soul Beast PB? I used to do Soul Beast PB. It's really fun. You play everything else except for Thief and Mez. So you're almost like me. I don't play any light armor and I don't play Engineer or Thief. I'm working on it though. I'll learn engineer. I kind of get addicted to the classes when I learn them, so I like learn them and then I try to learn everything about them, and then I go back to Revenant. I just did that with Untamed, with Ranger. Kind of went ham on Ranger, learned all the builds. And now I'm back on Revenant. Testing everything again, making sure everything's working. I've already found, by the way, I found 3 bugs. I found a bug with pain absorption. It says it gives 3 seconds, right? But if you look at my ally, I only give 1.5 seconds, so it's only giving half. And I checked the wiki, it's not posted anywhere that's supposed to do that. And then I also reported another bug with a weapon skill that's not firing correctly after you dodge. It's like if you buffer it doesn't actually go off. So buggy, man. And I somehow have not noticed any bugs with a new demon stance skill, which is kind of cool. Laser tag. This got destroyed. Cranked him. LA was your first class, Ranger was my first class. Ranger. I played Ranger, I got to max level. I was kind of a noob, to be honest. I don't really understand how to play the game. I did the classic, play the game, try PvP, not understand it, rage quit. Then come back years later and find out it's a good game. Literally. Honestly, Red has enough. If they all like got in one group and tried, I think they could fight us, but they just don't play these kinds of builds. They played all like roamer, you know, like cockroach builds basically. Same thing with green. I feel like both red and green, they have the numbers. They just don't try to play comp groups. So, I mean, it is what it is. They have their own playstyle. You can play however you want. I honestly don't really care about PPT or points or anything. I just want to like have some fun combat. Really, that's it. I'm a simple boy. I'm a simple man. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, ticks on my heel. It's crazy. Interesting. Okay, I chose to do that for fun. They really would have a better chance if they just fought together, man. Honestly. Like, they have tank builds, if they just need to get rid of, like, all the dodge builds that don't do anything, and get, like, a real DPS or CC classes like Necros, and they could really try and really be a force to fight us, but... You know, this is what they want to do, I guess. Forget the whole playing together as a team system that this entire game is all about. Ubuntu Virtuoso Deadeye Daredevil. Yeah, that's all they do. Well, those assassin builds, you know, they stand between you and your tag run back, and they try and get like one-offs. You know, I guess that's how they get their kicks. The problem is that they're getting their kicks fighting people who are using like Zerg builds, so they're either like full support or they're a glass cannon DPS like me. It's like it's not really a fair fight, you know. My Zerg build has no toughness, no vitality. and it uses like group utilities, you know. I don't see the point of that, you know. If you want to like fight people and duel 1v1, there are ways to do that. Even in WvW, you know, you can go to certain places like one of the borderlands, you know, Rome, basically. Go Rome. Go sit in Alpine borderland in front of the South Camp. That's what everybody does to go duel. That guy was definitely FBI. You can also go to PvP, right? But some people really like the WvW balance because it's different. But yeah, it's like, I don't really get the point of doing that all day. When I was first like learning about WvW, I remember I would see those people, join them for a little bit, and then get bored because it's like you're just jumping one guy with multi-numbers, or if you get a fight that's actually even numbers, you're fighting people who are like using builds that are just like completely tanky or just a glass kind of DPS. It's like, what? It's dumb. Yeah, those people are never going to really go to PvP because PvP requires you to actually have a good fundamental understanding of how all the classes work for you to actually enjoy it. And most people don't want to take that time. They don't want to take the time to figure out like exactly how Virtuoso works, exactly how X matchup you're having a problem with works, because they just want to play their little spec and get away with it, right? Put no work into it. And unfortunately in PvP you have to know the matchups. You have to know the matchups because it's PvP is not designed around just the fighting. It's designed around like the point control. So there's too much. There's more strategy than just fighting, like beating your 1v1 and taking the point. It's not like a Wrathy Basin, right? Like in WoW, where you can like one-shot a guy and then take a flag, or you know, cheese them. You can't really like cheese that much in Guild Wars. You usually have to win your fights. Usually, there are some metas where that's not true. You're probably right, Epi. People probably don't want, because it's annoying. Realistically, it's annoying to like imagine you're on Mag's Link and all you have are like a couple of decent guys. Like there's one or two groups in there that have like 5 or 10 people that are, you know, worth us focusing, like a WvW group. But they need more. They need numbers. You can't fight 50 with just 10, no matter how good you are. You know, you can maybe get a couple of downs, and if you're maybe using banners or instant kills, you'll get a couple of hits, and then you gotta run away. You can do that a couple of times, but you're never really gonna beat a Zerg without the numbers. I think you need to at least get to 2-to-1 numbers minimum. I'm not really sure how true that is. Maybe if you have a group of just 20 giga badasses and 5 of the DPS in there are just insane, maybe just 20 and you can probably take down a 50 group. I don't really know because, you know, we're just a pug tag. We just play with whoever's around. Let's see. Somebody in my guild just said they're 29 years old and they have never seen Star Wars. What? Let's see. You bopped on earlier. Take your Overwatch through. They never even went. Lamau. Yeah, tagging up is a bit of a chore. And it's because of the people. Unfortunately, the average WvW doesn't play very good builds, I think. This is just my theory. I really don't know that. Like, basically, when I join groups and I look at like the meters, you know, I don't see them on cleanses. I don't see people on boon strips. I don't see them on crowd control. I don't see them on any relevant meter. You know, like no damage, no healing, no cleansing. You know, it's like what are your builds doing? Not that I really care. You know, that's kind of the point of Guild Wars. Is they're really fun. The fun of the Buildcraft, right? But I'm just curious, like what are they getting out of it if they're not doing anything, really? Like, the only thing I can think of is they're just booning, like just boons specifically. Because boons don't really show up in my meter until I check the logs, right? Tag just said he's gonna take us to the hole. Monk asked what the hell. That was a crazy spike, by the way. I didn't get a chance to say it because people were talking guild chat or Discord. I was trying to listen. Is his name J-Raps? J-Raps is my boy. Frostica has been pumping. Really? That's good to hear, because Frostica is very simple but satisfying rotation, and a lot of times it's not tuned very high because of that. Alright, boys, we're going to the hole. Alright, gentlemen, this is where boys become gentlemen. It's time for pain. Hope you guys are ready. This is funny. Yeah, are they even gonna come in here? They won't come here. Because they'll just get erased. Prison rules. Yeah. Damn, that was a fat hit. It's a slaughter. It's a slaughter. They couldn't take it. That was actually insane. I can't believe we made it out. Normally we go into that hole and we don't get out. Alright. Putting down roads for the people coming back. It's alright just to down them and just let them stay there. It's fine. Downs Factory, boys. Dude, I love you, Simic. You're going crazy with the fucking pools. Remember to tip your chronos. Sounds like a sad song for the enemy. Alright, back into the hole, boys. Switch songs here, though. I'm guessing this is another Final Fantasy song. Alright, sorry for the sparkles on the screen. Alright. Yeah, Great Sword 2 it hits so fucking hard. It's like 10k. It's kind of insane. If you can get a full hit, it is crazy. If the conditions are met. 10k. Oof. The conditions are being met, people. Alright. Wait for me. Wait for me. Thank you. Oh, never mind. Those are clones. I was gonna say I wasn't ready for that. See those pools, man. All those downs are back there. Oh, going this way. Da 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 da. Good timing. It's a farm fest. Hopefully you guys don't hear that baby yelling. Got my nephew visiting, my baby boy. Da 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 da. Secure downs. Boom, boom, boom. My bags are full, so I think so. Boom! 7K. Got their tag down. Lol. I really want to chase those down, so I'm not gonna. All right. See this guy? 3, 2, 1. 12K. Holy crap. Hit a 12K. Wow. This is so funny. Ooh, look at that damage. I didn't even look. 30 downs. Holy shit. I'm cranking. What the hell? I was not looking at the numbers. I was just kind of gaming. Honestly, I was just listening to the music. I know, hitting that many enemies in one burst is like why I enjoy playing Zergs, you know. I like the hitting that many people. That's why roaming isn't quite as fun. Small scale is pretty fun, like 10, 15 man. I enjoy that. Anything like 10 man or more, I think is quite fun. Oh wow, it went invisible. Slurped him up. Oh, hey guys, that was fun. I was saying 10 man. Hitting big bursts on people like that, that's why Zerging is fun. You know, it's like doing fractals, but like harder. Like, I enjoy fractals, but you know, the content isn't that hard. This is more fun to me. Yeah, I'm pumped with those announcements. You guys are talking about the new classes, man. I am pumped. So Ritualist, Paragon, probably, I mean, it's pretty... There's a pretty good chance we're getting Dervish, which I don't really know how that'll work. Maybe a Guardian. I don't know. Having a class who gets powers from the human gods feels weird. But, yeah. We're tier 1, by the way. I don't think I put that anywhere. We got randomized to tier 1. We're trying to fall to tier 2. Because we don't really want to fight these baggy guys. Or cloudy guys all this time. But the problem is that our alliance is only at night. We don't really have a high impact on whether or not we go up or down. So Spike Daddy, there are 4 tiers: tier 1, tier 4, tier 4, T1, T2, T3, T4. I'm in tier 1. It's just basically which matchup you're in. Yeah, Revenant is a wild card. Everybody keeps saying, and I agree. It can be anything. Revenant can get Dervish, you know. And I really wouldn't care. I'd be fine with it because like I said, I really love all the Revenant specs. I think all the legends are pretty good, well balanced. Hey Lalo, what's the build? Sorry, I haven't been able to catch up with your chat, guys. Hey Katie, so funny, I just caught up with chat and I see you're talking about Paragon and Ritualist. I'm excited. I think Ritualist is going to be cool, and I'm happy that it looks like it's going to Necromancer. I'm pumped. And Paragon for Warrior, you know, I'm okay with it. I'm happy about it. I'm wondering how the gameplay elements are going to work out, really. I think both classes are going to be fun. I'm looking forward to maybe Dervish coming. Ooh. Thank you for the blessings, Ron Ayers. The Great Dwarf has blessed me. So this game is Guild Wars 2. Somebody else was asking in that chat. And the build, I will give you the build. I actually have it on a notepad. I have it ready this time, guys. I'm not an idiot. Vindi Zerging, here's the build. Lalo, hopefully you're still around. Also, guys, I'm streaming full screen, desktop size as well, not just mobile. So if you're watching on desktop, you can click on my channel, and there are 2 streams, one for phones and one for desktop. So consider checking that out. Oh man, what is this game, and how do you become number 1? So this is Guild Wars 2. This is an MMO, and the number 1 that you're looking at is the damage meter. I'm a DPS player, so I'm just doing damage. Appreciate the likes on the stream, guys, really. Thank you very much. Helps get other people into the game, which is really why I run the channel. help others, get more people to play. I love this game mode. I think it's awesome. The only thing I wish that there was more population all the time. I want more people playing. More content. Let me pin that build comment for you guys in both chats. Builds. So there are healers and damage dealers in this game. So I'm a damage dealer, and that meter you're looking at is the damage meter. It's kind of irrelevant, really. This is a PvP game mode. It's like basically looking at the damage meter in like a battleground in like WoW. What is this song, by the way? It's from Dragon Ball, apparently. Just gonna skip through it real quick. Actually not bad, but I don't want to listen to it. Must be from the anime, because I don't remember that at all. And I only saw the early anime stuff. Alright. Kinda was not paying attention when those enemies showed up. I was looking at the chat. Trying to catch up. Appreciate you guys helping each other out in the chat. Seriously. I am not the greatest responder in chat. We usually get too distracted, so thanks for helping each other out there. What is this song? Very odd. I think it's time to try new playlists. I think it is time. Alright, Spike Daddy, take care, brother. Good to see you guys. Always love seeing returning names. This mad guy is meteor showering us, so I'm gonna try and put a spear of Archimorus on him when it looks like he's coming close, like right now. There, he's gonna walk away. See if I get him. Nah, he's walking away. There's no enemies, man. Where are the enemies? If you guys having fun, please consider subscribing and liking the stream. I would appreciate it. I think a lot of those were clones. How did they just disappeared? Almost got that guy. Pretty good. If I didn't miss one of my skill shots, I would have downed him. Oh no. Man. The green team apparently took our garrison out, and everybody in my Discord was like, oh no. Anyways. Who cares, man? We're here to fight people. We're not here to hold on to your precious castles. Just fight us, you cowards. Why play the game if you don't want to fight us? Did a dirty to that guy. I think I'm most excited for the new league specs is certain classes just being fucking super broken. Yeah, I mean it's no secret that the expansion balance. It's no secret that the expansion balance is usually pretty shit, but you know it is what it is. Alright, I made it. Somehow we ported and we survived. So yeah, expansion balance when it gets released is usually pretty effed up, I'll be honest. But it's pretty fun. You know, certain stuff is pretty memey. People find some stuff to play. Then it settles. What I'm excited about is them adding, firstly, some new lore to the Revenant, you know, a new legend. Right, I'm a low dork. The new interactions with that legend in the open world, and you know the voice lines, that stuff is interesting to me. I'm also interested in what playstyle they can add to Revenant. I really don't know what to expect, because Revenant is such a well-rounded build or class in general already. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to expect, what they'll give me. Maybe they'll give me portals. Maybe they'll give me a shroud. Maybe they'll give me. I don't know what else. I don't know what other utilities are missing really, but we have portals. I mean, we have healing. We have everything. The only thing we don't have is like. No, we have a cleanser too. I mean, we have pretty much everything. I'll be interested to see what the new Legend Revenant is gonna be. But I'm looking forward to that, and then other than that, I'm looking forward to some new playstyles, maybe for DPS being found, maybe a new DPS Ranger build, a new DPS Warrior build, a new DPS Guardian build, because honestly I find DPS Guardian is fun, but it's too melee heavy for me. You can take off week, you can take off work that week. Nice, man. I work from home, so I'm gonna hopefully try to set up my schedule with my work clients in a way where I can play a bit and kind of have some fun with the expansion on the release. Now we'll see how it works out really. And then what else am I looking forward to really? I think I'm looking forward to maybe some new healers. I think the major healers being like Tempest, Scrapper, and Druid only really, and a bit of Vindi. Maybe one new healer. I'm not sure what kind of playstyle they can add, because Because Vindi's like the dodge healer, Scrapper is like the blast healer, Druid is like the traditional healer, like just spamming heals healer. Tempest is kind of like a hybrid of a lot of them. It's like a cleanser, a blaster, booner. It's kind of like a bit of everything. And that's really it. The rest of the supports don't really heal like a lot. So I'm looking forward to one new heal build that is fun to play. Rotationally, I'm not sure what else. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm trusting ANET to cook. I'm trusting them. I can't see this. Oh, this wall doesn't break, right? I always forget that, man. It's so weird. So at the end of the stream today, I'm gonna do my guesses on the new elite specs. I'm gonna do that every stream because there's been so many new icons that have been released and some new teasers. So I'm gonna try and piece together everything that I've seen. Kind of talk about it. I got some guesses. I got some locations. Like I got 3 locations, and I got it pretty locked in as to which icons go to which class. I think there's like 2 or 3 that I'm like, no, there's only just 2 actually. I'm like question mark, and that's the metal claw shield thing and the swirly ball. I think the swirly ball can be interpreted 2 ways, and the metal claw can be interpreted like a lot of ways. It's a cool icon though, whoever gets it. Honestly, all the icons look very good. I like all of them. And the new dagger that came out today, that one really confuses me. I want to say ritualist, but why would they change the icon of ritualist to that dagger? And then some people are saying thief, but I don't see thief getting more dagger. Could be ranger assassin, but they only have offhand dagger as base class. So I don't know. That dagger one is a question mark. I'm hoping that the Chinese poem that gets released sheds a little bit of light on that one for me. Because otherwise, I'm kind of cooked until they give us the release. Because I think it's going to be too hard to tell what the rest of them are going to be from there. We'll see. So many people have given such good arguments for why certain things should be this or can't be this. This icon can't be for this. It's actually so fun. It's been a lot of fun. The speculation has been a lot of fun. Dun dun bum 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 bum. Smarty pants. You'd like to see a meta switch? I would like to see the meta of like Firebrand Chrono switch. I don't know what they could do to fix that though. Honestly, they can maybe give him one more class, like a strong kit. But the problem is that Wells and Firebrand is. Wow. So I'm not really sure what they can do about that. They've been adding stab to a lot of like off supports, but I'm not sure if anything is really going to overtake Firebrand. That's what I would like to see. He got destroyed. Too funny, man. Well, the content is a little dry, but it is what it is. So, what could they do to overthrow like the Firebrand meta? Like chrono is the only thing. It would have to be something that just craps out boons and has a good group utility. Alright, our group is tagging down. We're a little bored of running over this green team. But I had fun. I had fun when we were trolling in the cave. The cave was fun. Red is here, just noticed. I could switch to roaming build now though. Alright, since we're tagging down, we can go over those icons now, I guess. Because, yeah, I think we're all just leaving. We're kind of bored. Alright. Let's pull out those icons. Oh, my bags. Why did I look at them? Yeah, I'm curious of what the new mechanics are going to be. Are they going to add like new mechanics in general? You know how how they added a lack and stuff. I don't think they will do that. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up this. Where is the tracker? Ah, here it is. Alright, gamers. It is that time where I waste time now and I just look at the posts. Alright. I'm also gonna go into some locations and point out where I think we might be going. Alright, I guess we'll start with the Bard. And let me leave the mists, get out of here. Just be like a walking DPS nightmare. What? Alright, let me jump out of the group. Alright, let me go into Tyria so I can look at the map. Alright. What is this load screen? Okay, there we go. Also, by the way, stream, I got my Krokotork swords. Read and weep. Brian Valdez, are you guys staying tier 1 next matchup? Because I think we're going up. Let me check for you. We're in second place right now. So right now we should be staying in tier 1. If Trent stays, then you guys can come fight us. If we stay. We're trying not to stay because we don't really want to stay with the Cloud guys, but whatever. Unfortunately, my link doesn't really have a lot of impact or influence over the victory points because we play at non-prime time, so our points are not worth as much. So, you know, we'll see if we go up or down. All right. Krokotork swords. That's what I was saying. Loving it. I'm gonna get the Primordius skin next. Location. What you guys care about. You guys are all here. I think there are a few locations. There are a few locations that are possible. I just don't really know what's likely, and it can be any of them, really. So you got these islands right here. Come down to tier 4, share your misery. Yeah, okay. You guys can stay down there. Actually, to be honest, PóRR used to stay in tier 1 like for months on end. It's just because we don't PPT at all, like literally. We have no impact on the PPT. We don't do it. We literally just fight at night. Whatever happens in the matchup is what happens, really. Alright, map. Man, this map is huge. Let me, map of Tyria. I don't want to use the in-game map. Maybe the in-game map is ass. It's like too big. Alright, this is better, I think. Alright, here is where I think we could be going. In fact, let me just screenshot this picture so I can just draw on it. Okay. I think the likely locations and why. So I think there's a chance we end up here in this place. I don't think we're coming here. I know somebody mentioned this. I don't think we're going there. Maybe we're going here. And then I think there's a good chance we're going here. Or we're going here. These are pretty much my 3 big ones. Or I guess this is 4, isn't it? I don't really count this one that much. This one's really low. I was really counting these 3. So, the reason we think that is because of the teaser picture. What? Accidentally turned on Bloodshed. The teaser picture background is like tropical. It's got a Canton style looking boat. It's got a beach. It's got like some beautiful floating rock tree elements, you know, in the background. That to me, that eliminates a lot of places like that we already know of, and it definitely means we're going somewhere by boat. I don't think we're doing Dominion of Winds. Somebody was saying that. I don't think that's happening. I think because this is why Ritualist comes from Cantha. Paragon comes from Ilona. Actually, like over here. So, really here. Why are we getting an elite spec from 2 locations, right? So, that's why I think there's a chance that like these ones are the most likely. This one and this one. But these are the battle isles from Guild Wars 1. The battle isles were like a we're going to Miami. Honestly, the motherland. The battle isles was the Guild Wars 1 like PvP hub zone, from what I understand. And it was under Balthazar's control. Which, if you guys know, Balthazar was warring with his brother, which his brother was the Menzies guy, Minga's Shadow Army, etc. So it's gonna be a tropical map, and it's gonna be somewhere like here, maybe. I don't think it's here. This is just so north, but it looks tropical. But so this is like a red herring to me. So yeah, Paragon, Ritualist, and then all the other elite specs. We don't really know where they're coming from. Maybe they're from here. Maybe they're from this new place, or maybe they're from this new place. Maybe we come here, we end up in Deslana for real. That'd be cool. I mean, imagine we come here and we end up going north and meet the Harpies and learn about Dwayna's past. We don't really know anything about Dwayna, really. There's also this island here, which I've never noticed. This could technically be a thing, but it's far. You think Battle Isle? I think Battle Isle is a good chance because it's connected to Menzies and the Shadow Army stuff that we've been seeing in the latest patch. So I don't know. Seems like a good shot. All right, so that's the location. Location done. Now let's go with which class is getting what. Let me just look for like a tier list or something. Where's 2 spec tier lists? Tier lists maker. I mean, it's not really a tier list that I'm looking for, but whatever. Concepts? No, this is not it. This ain't it, Chief. I can't find it. What I'm looking for. And I don't feel like making it, so we're just gonna go through this. So I think this is Bard. I've gone over this 100 million times. Everybody knows why. Everybody thinks this is Bard. And I think it's going to Minstrel, Mesmer. Minstrel. What do you guys think? You guys think the instrument is going to Ellie, or do you guys think it's going to anything else? I keep saying different classes. What's wrong with me? I think the instrument is going to Mesmer. And then we got the Paragon helmet, which we pretty much know is Paragon. I would be highly surprised if this is not Paragon, because why would they announce Paragon and then give another class a helm wing icon? Because that'd be really weird. And then we got... You said Engie? You think Engineer? Instrument on Engineer? No, no way. I mean... Nah, that'd be weird. That'd be really weird. That'd be too weird. Alright, so, this is Warrior, this is going to Mesmer, and I think I'm still sticking to this is either... this can be interpreted in so many ways, but I'm gonna say Engineer. I think the poem talking about, like, changing of states, and this being about silver, mercury, and the orb looking kind of like some sort of liquid state. I think that's very compelling. I think that really seems like Engineer to me. The only thing that I just don't really fully understand is how this element, this like rotating element, comes into play. Really? It really does look like an atom or a nucleus of some sort, but I don't know. If you look closely at this image, you know, it's got the cracks that people like mention, but it has like this discoloration as these lines that indicates like motion. And it has like these three little like lines here on both ends, which who knows what that really means. And it's like cracked, so it's like it's solid. Orb could be Ellie. Yeah, but we already got Catalyst, right? So like, doesn't that seem redundant? Catalyst is literally all is about Orb. And then you got the cards. The cards, I think is Thief, but it could go to Mesmer, it can go to Elementalists. But this like diamond icon is very initiative forward, and the red glow around, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a red glow around these like diamonds. Enhance. There's a slight red glow, which also the initiative symbol has a red glow around it for Thief. Thief initiative. So it looks like this. Looks like this. So it is like a diamond with a red glow background. So, you know, I think that's a dead giveaway that it's Thief, right? Am I crazy? Because there's no way that they're putting initiative on any other class other than Thief. That's the class mechanic, right? You think that they're trying to throw us off with minor details? I mean, they could be. I mean, that'd be crazy. I mean, so let's say that this is not Thief. Why would they be using the initiative icon on all the cards? And are they really going to add initiative to another class? Because that seems impossible. That seems weird. Like, can you imagine an initiative on a Mesmer or initiative on an Ellie? I don't know. That just seems a bit odd to me. So, just to reiterate, I think I'm still going to stick with Mesmer, Warrior. This could be Engineer or Necromancer. And this is Thief. And I'm just going to stick with that. And if I'm wrong, you know, I'll be happy to be wrong. Honestly. I don't really care which elite spec gets this one. I think it's a cool theme, though. It could just be with playing cards and it's just a diamond. Yeah, but why wouldn't they add more than one card? You know, they would add the other icons, right? You know? Wouldn't they? Right? Someone? I want also, there's another picture I wanted to show you guys. Just gonna YOLO through the Reddit here. This is funny. We will watch your patch notes with great interest. I thought that was funny. Of course, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the Paragon. Alright, but here's the teaser. Paragon or Ritualist, we all saw it, come on. Old news. Smoke and mirrors, I guess. I don't know. I'm pumped for the Ritualist, I think that looks fun, and I think... I'm not sure what to think about Paragon. I think I like Paragon, it's like a backline support, right? I think a backline support warrior is kind of cool. You know, nothing wrong with that. And Ritualist, we'll see how that works out. I always like the Necro specs. I think they're all cool. I never really play them, but I think they're all nice. They're all fun and theme and stuff. All right, so you got Thief. I'm just gonna log it down on Thief on that. So in total, we got 2 classes here. We got Paragon, Ritualist. We've got Bard. We've got well, this is Paragon. We've got NG/Necro. I don't know. Could this be Ritualist? Who knows? It's kind of hard. But I'm gonna say NG. I'm just gonna stick to one. I'm just gonna say Bard, Paragon, NG, Mercury thing, Thief, and then this is the wild card one. These two are kind of like, what the fuck are we looking at, man? A few design elements here that I pointed out the last time. It's got 5 on the bottom, 4 on the top. They look like blades. I don't know if you notice, there's like these lines that come down the middle here, and it looks almost like smelted metal. You know, this one particularly. You see, like this one right here convinces me this is about blades, like not teeth or raw material. Like some people are saying this is like some sort of beast or a ranger. Maybe it is. Maybe the color will add in the quality and the depth that we need to see it, but. To me, this line right here looks like blades. They look like knives. This could be Ranger. For sure it could be Ranger. But why blades? Like, what is... I want to know what the theme is. Like, why are these blades? And why are they all grouped up together? What is this representing? You know? So my guesses for this one, unfortunately, this is where it gets really hazy, because this one is just so abstract. It's like a piece of art, really. It can be interpreted in so many different ways. Some people say it looks like a fist, some people say it looks like a flower, some people say it looks like a char hand, claws, looks like some sort of beast. Because it's so hard to interpret, I think this can go to, I can see Revenant, I can see Ranger, I can see this going to Necromancer even. Although not really Necromancer anymore because Ritualist was announced or confirmed, so I'm kind of taking Necromancer out of the pool on this one. So Ranger, Revenant, maybe Guardian? Metal fingers holding silver french fries? Yeah. That's what I see too. I see like a shield. This could be Guardian. But again, I'm kind of expecting Dervish to be Guardian. Since we never really got Dervish and they seem to be announcing all of that. So I don't know, this one is going to be like the one that is going to be moving around a lot as they announce more of these pictures. And then you got the dagger. Lots of people have mentioned a lot of interesting stuff about this dagger. I haven't really looked at it up close yet. Let's see what we notice about it. Okay, well, it's got a very odd shape. It's the type of dagger that you would use for rituals because this type of dagger draws a lot of blood with one strike. It's meant for like bloodletting. So I don't really know what this means. A lotus but a blade of petals. That's what I also saw that too, Brian Valdez. Yeah, things were way easier when it was just a fucking instrument. We were like, oh, that's Mesmer. And even that is like, we're not really sure. We're like kind of like guessing. I don't know. Some people are saying that this is like a reimagining of the Ritualist icon. I don't really know if I believe that. Why would they do that? Because the Ritualist icon from Guild Wars 1 is quite unique. It's I mean, the icons are so small, but you can see them down here a little bit. But it's got like this like eye motif, like a circle being surrounded by like crescent crescents almost. Assassins just cross swords. Paragon is the winged helmet. Dervish is like these crescent moons again. The Dervish could be that middle one. But the thing is that the Dervish, again, is like, they get their power from like praying to gods, right? So what does it have to do with the middle ball? So I don't know. I don't know, it's gonna be so weird to look back at this when they finally reveal it all to us, and I can criticize like why. Because this looks like a ceremonial Chris. Ceremonial Chris. Is that what I'm thinking of? Ceremonial Chris's? Honestly, it doesn't really look like a Chris. It kind of does, actually. That one, it's pretty close. Like, what do they call these, like... It's not a curved dagger, it's like a jagged dagger. Which one of these is the most like it? It's an ancient jagged dagger. And I spelled that totally wrong. None of these jump out at me. The Chris is really the only one. And I think if we look at the history of a Chris dagger. Not AI mode, please. Goodness. It's a Javanese. What the hell is Javanese? It's Malays, basically. It's from East Asia. It's a bread knife. If your bread knife looks like this, bro, do not invite me over, bro. I'm not going to your house for breakfast. Yeah, it's like a decorative one. This is the closest thing. And these were only really used for what? In history. So, okay, switching songs. Please stop that right now. Okay. Wavy Blade. Okay, so Chris's are connected with a whole of ritual, prescriptions, ceremonies. Any particular... Doesn't really say in specific. Southeast Asia country, tropical. That's right, boys, we're going to Thailand. Tyria has its own Thailand. Going down the wormhole. In the Philippines, whoa. Actually wasn't wrong. Alright, so I don't think the history is really giving me much hint here, but it's used for ritual. So this is pointing towards ritualists. Why? That's so effed up. So is this necromancer? So hold on, let's do some math here. If this is necromancer, does that change anything? So necromancer, ranger, revenant, thief, NG, warrior, mesmer. So then we're missing Ellie. Oh, my brain is breaking right now. So we're missing... Oh, God. This is so annoying. So we're missing confirmed Guardian, confirmed Ranger, confirmed Revenant, confirmed Ellie, right? So let's think. This icon. Ranger, maybe. Revenant could be any icon, could go Revenant. Ranger has only offhand dagger and main hand sword. And great sword. Or blades. If this is really a bladed flower. Revenant does not have access to dagger, but we have sword, and great sword. A greatsword is elite specialization. Bust out the notepad. I'm sticking to Angie on this one. I don't know. This one's gonna be the most interesting to me. I'm excited for this one the most. So we got Ranger, Rev, Ellie, and Guardian. This could go Guardian, Rev, Ranger, in my opinion, guys. I think any of those three could easily, the argument could very easily be made. I could also see this almost being Elementalist too. Call me crazy, but it does look like a flower, a fire flower. And all of the icons for Elementalist look like fire. So Guild Wars 2 class icons. I mean, sure, this is fine, I guess. So, well, actually, I kind of wanted to see the core one too, but it's fine. So, this doesn't have all of them. Actually, it's old. I guess we could use this one. I was using this one earlier. Or last week. So the elemental icons look like a fire, a swirly water air, a fire again, a fire around the catalyst ball. It generally looks like fire or an element. So I'd be surprised if they made the elementalist one look like blades. But I don't know, technically it represents fire, so it's possible. This one could go to any of the remaining. Guardian, because it could be like an armored thing. They can, but it's not Dervish. I mean, again, we're expecting Dervish. So let's assume, let's just take Guardian now. Let's assume Dervish goes to Guardian, right? Which there's really no argument that they're getting that, but I'm just gonna do that anyway. Ranger, Revenant, or Elementalist? I don't know. I think Revenant. I think Ranger, Revenant are like tied, and Elementalist is like a close second, and Guardian is like a close third for me on this one. Oh man, not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to the next icon. Hopefully the next icon is not as confusing as this one was, because not gonna lie, when this icon was revealed today and looked at it, I was like, what? Assassin? Somebody's saying Ritualist Dagger, that's what I'm assuming. Because it just doesn't make any sense. Who else is gonna get a dagger? And why did they choose a Ritualist style dagger? It's a very specific dagger type that they picked. But it could mean nothing. It could just be an assassin. I don't know. What was I gonna say? Looks like a Chris. Yeah, some Ritualistic Knife. Poison Stab. What? Could be Thief. I don't think it's Thief though. I think it'd be really weird for them to give Thief this one. yeah, they give us one more icon and that just is another wild card that can go to any of them, and I'm gonna be pissed. Be like, what the? What in the? Let's log back in. Close this tier list maker. HR will be hearing from you. Wait, I died. What? There was one right here. What's the nearest waypoint? How did I die? Did I fall down or something? Alright, is there anything else? I think that was all the teasers, really. And that's kind of all the math. It's almost like doing math, you know, like which puzzle goes where. Newest poem is up. Ooh. Huh? A new poem is up, but apparently they couldn't translate it. This post just went up a minute ago. We'll keep an eye on this post, see if anybody updates it. Went from fun guessing, game of fun. Yeah, it's literally just a fucking game of Monopoly at this point. Any Chinese readers in chat? Or Mandarin, I should say, be accurate. Mandarin gamers. Unfortunately, I don't know any, I only know a little bit of Japanese, but I can't read it, I can only speak it. It's the closest I get to that area. Just enough to get by when I visited, by the way, not anything major. I kind of wish I can copy paste this myself. Oh. Right, through rites, the unseen yields. Valor's fire melts the ice. What? What does that mean, bro? Ah, here we go. Here's through rites. Like Rite of the Great Dwarf. So that's a rite is like a ritual. Through ritual. Ah, okay. Through rituals, the unseen yields. The unseen yields. What the fuck does that mean? What? Google Translate. Just make sure this translation's not cooked, by the way. Huh? Oh, I see. I did it backwards. Wait, what? Detect language to English. So this gave me nonsensical stuff. Let's go to. Let me do this on my chat GPT on my other tab real quick. Translate this to English. Translate this poem to English. Okay, what? Let's read this together, guys. What the fuck is ChatGPT telling me? The Chinese phrase is poetic and layered with classical symbolic language. A direct poetic English translation could be guiding rites to the mysteries beyond. Guiding rituals to the mysteries beyond. Heroic brilliance scorches through the frost. What? The fuck does that mean? I just copy pasted a curse. Dude, what? To lead a ritual. To conduct sacrificial rites. Okay, that's definitely ritualist. Guiding rites to the mysteries beyond. Okay, so they're basically saying conducting rituals to the mists beyond, or like, you know, the afterlife. Then the second part, heroic brilliance scorches through the frost. What does that mean? Frost? Or brilliant edge, or of a blade or spirit. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's a poem, right? I should remember that. Burns through frost. Together, heroic brilliance that scorches frost. Okay, I guess. Very interesting. Well, this clearly points to ritualists, right? So, hold on. What's this post about? Bard, Mesmer, Ranger, Paragon, Warrior, Ritualist, Necromancer, Cards, Arcanist, Elementalist, like I mentioned, but I don't see how that works out. Guardian? 3 virtues. No. Well, maybe, but I'd be surprised if they gave the cards to Guardian. So that dagger is definitely not going to Thief. So Thief could definitely still be the cards. And this assassin thing's out. Dervish goes to Guardians, Revenant, or maybe Revenant, yeah. Ranger is still a question mark. NG. I was hoping somebody had all of the poems in one place. That's not what I meant to click on. Teaser thread. Yeah, this is not gonna have all of them though. I wanted to look at. Oh, actually, somebody in my Discord posted it, so let me look for it there. My guild Discord, where is it? Doo-doo-doo. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Sharp thoughts breaks through the wind. So hold on, let me get my chat GPT too. This one now too, please. So this is for the icon that we don't really understand. This one. Wait, where'd it go? This one. Okay, what are you saying here, Mr. GPT? Alright, so this one is saying the phrase can be translated poetically. With sharp will, he cleaves the wind. Hunting shadows, he startled the crashing waves. Okay. That one doesn't make any sense either. Okay. Sharp intent, resolute will, or determined spirit. Breaks through the wind, implying speed, power, or courage. Is this Guardian? But hunting shadows. Startling the waves or disturbing the turbulent sea. A vivid image of stealth and sudden impact. This is gonna be a stealth class? What? You guys heard it here first. This is gonna be a stealth-based class, maybe. Hey, where'd that poem go? There we go. A vivid image of stealth and sudden impact. That sounds like Untamed, almost, but... With sharp will, he cleaves the wind. Hunting shadows, he startles the crashing waves. Well, a stealth spec is coming to the game, or something with like... This could be Ranger. This could be Ranger. This is kind of Rangery and Thiefy as well. I mean, hold on. What if this is Thief? Nah. I mean, maybe, but this feels more Ranger to me. Guardian Assassin is already in the game. It's called Willbender, and everybody hates it. Very cool. So a more stealthy. So this is Ranger. I'm gonna say this is Ranger. That's it. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. This is Ranger. So let's go through it again real quick. We got Necromancer, Ritualist. You got Ranger, whatever, Stealth guy. You've got Card Guy, Gambler, Thief. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, Thief. And then you got Engineer, or this could be Revenant. You know, Revenant, like I said, can go to any of them. So any of the ones I'm not super sure on, I could throw Revenant on. But I'm gonna say Engineer, Paragon, Bard for Mesmer. So then that means we're really only missing Guardian, Revenant, and Elementalist to be confirmed. Like we need the icon that comes out on Friday to confirm without a shadow of a doubt, or like very likely that it's going to be one of them will be Elementalist, Guardian, or Revenant. Because if that's the case, then everything else lines up pretty well. But if they throw something out there and it looks like I don't even know, like another spec that makes no sense and it belongs to another class and just throws everything off, then I'm just gonna rage quit. All right, cool. I'm glad I checked the Reddit real fast. How was the spear Revenant in PvP? Huh? Oh, yeah. I actually thought about this on Revenant, but it's you're sacrificing another weapon just to be able to maintain your stacks is not good. Oh boy. What the? Any relevant teasers here? Of course, our classic meme. Put up some polls on my channel for people to vote on. I could put a poll. Comments are unsure. This point, I'm just like browsing the Reddit with you guys. A can of spinach. Bro. Yeah, I swear, if they give me some troll ass picture, I'm gonna rage quit, because then I'm gonna have to go through the weekend wondering what the hell that icon is. Oh man. Ooh man. I'm excited for Friday. I am pumped. I'll probably try and stream on Friday so that I can go over the new picture with you guys too. See what you guys think. Hopefully it's exciting. Hopefully it sheds some light. Because I'd hate to be hella confused over the weekend and then they announce it. When are they announcing it again? They're announcing it on like the 15th? Tuesday? Yeah, so they give us a picture on Friday and Monday and then announce it on Tuesday? Right? Or am I tripping? How many pictures do we have? We have 6, right? So we're missing 3 pictures. Yeah, we're missing 3 pictures. And just to reiterate, this is Mesmer, Paragon, Engineer, Cards, Ranger, so Thief Ranger. So we get a picture on Friday, we get a picture maybe on Sunday, and then another one on Tuesday? A full announcement on Tuesday, you think? I don't know. That seems weird. You think Friday, Saturday, and Monday? I hope so, because that'd be cool to, you know, have some shit to look at over the weekend. I'm gonna be busy as fuck though, but it'd be fun to speculate over the weekend, you know. Always fun. It was a very fun time. Alright, let's close all this. Oh man. Let's go ahead and hide my display capture now. Alright. What secondary skin do you guys think I should get for my sword? Since I use sword pretty much all my PvE builds. I'm thinking about doing Primordius, so I can do like orange-purple, you know? Orange-purple is like a cool combo. I really like the purple on this, the trail. It's so nice. Such a nice color. Ooh. Also, Jormag might be cool, like a blue-purple. I also want to combine them, because you can get double the effects if you switch, if one of them is a different dragon. See, like you got the Aurine Landing and the Crystal Swirl. So if I I get Primordius, I get like a Primordius, like a fire one, you know. Or Mordremoth is another one too. It's a good color. I like the way it combines. Very nice. Oh, I like the way it looks when I dodge. Like the two colors. Alright. I think we're reaching the end of my stream. Kind of expected it to be a pretty chill week since we're fighting like cloud stuff, so we don't really play for very long against that kind of stuff. Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna try to stream on Friday, guys. Go over that new pick with you guys, and hopefully you have some content on the relink, because, you know, Friday we got a rematch, we got reshuffled. We might stay T1, we might get coin up here. It's catching up in my guild chat. Alright guys, peace out. You guys take care of yourselves. Hope you guys had fun. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, bedtime for me too. It's 1 AM and I got an early meeting tomorrow with the client. 1 AM is like my cutoff for me when I have to get up. Alright, see you guys.